First-time homebuyer client is about to go under contract for her dream home, and this is exactly how we're going to secure the home of her dreams. The first thing that she had to do is get all of her ducks in a row when it comes to financing, because the money aspect of home buying is pretty complicated and she needed a really good lender to get her started. I connected her with a few lenders and she's gotten a pre-approval letter, and this is really important because a pre-approval letter is what we submit with our initial offer to show to the seller, hey look, we already have her pre-approval. We've already started the entire process of getting our financing in order. Once she had conversations with lenders to figure out what her budget's going to be, then we started looking at homes together. As a home buyer, you're gonna think you want something, but as you start looking at homes, you'll realize quickly what you actually do want in a home. So don't underestimate the process of actually going and looking at homes in person, because you might change your mind. So we found her dream home. Now is the part that gets real nitty-gritty with negotiation. So now essentially, as a buyer's agent, it's my job to figure out how can we make this deal happen, because I want my client to secure the home, but I also want her to not overpay for it. The reason why I don't want her to overpay is not just because it's the right thing to do, but also because she's getting a conventional loan. If the purchase price of the home ends up being greater than the appraisal price, that's called an appraisal gap, and she has to come up with that difference in cash at closing, and I don't want her to do that. So now I have to do this song and dance with the listing agent to figure out, okay, what terms does the seller want? Is there a specific number the seller is looking for? What is their bottom line? Like, what do they really want to get out of the transaction? Because some sellers, they want a quick close. Sometimes they want a lease back so they can stay extra in the property as they get their, life together as they move out. It really just depends. And as a realtor, I am not in the business of reading minds. The best way is to have a very direct conversation with the listing agent to figure out how can we make this happen. At this point, I've done all of the above. Now all I have to do is craft the offer. We use promulgated contracts here in Texas real estate. I'm going to put the entire offer together today, and then tomorrow morning my client and I are going to have a Zoom call to go through the entire contract line by line, because I want her to understand everything in the contract, because if you're signing this document, you need to understand what you're signing. So everyone, wish us luck.